Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a channeling of your person's feelings and thoughts. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in, the liking, everything. I really appreciate my soul family. So I'm just going to hop right into this reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Damn, there's no way. Okay. So we have impatient, I can't wait. 29, which reduces to 11. Some of you could be seeing the number 29, maybe 11, 11, 11. I feel like you and your person's thoughts and feelings could be synchronized. You could be seeing a lot of signs of synchronicities. I'm getting that this person has a high sex drive, or they miss the physical intimacy and chemistry that you guys both share. I also feel like this person may have not seen you in a long time, or you guys haven't shared an intimate moment. So they're running out of patience. So many cards that came out. 42, I can't stop thinking about you, touching me, fantasies. Yes. So this person does miss the physical intimacy, the chemistry, the passion that you guys once shared. I feel like there's like sexual tension here. I'm so afraid to tell you, anxiety, fear, 37. So your person is fearful, I feel, of your judgment is what I heard. I'm also getting like the Nine of Swords energy. There could be a lack of sleep, tossing and turning. I feel like this person could be obsessive, but they're overthinking, they're overanalyzing. They could be afraid to open up to you. So many messages. We have 2. I was going to say something about the number 2. Partnership. It's always been you. So you guys are in sync. The number 2 could be a significance. Maybe the number 10, 6. You could be seeing a lot of 2s, which is signifying partnership, balance, masculine and feminine energy. The sun and the moon could be a significance as well. So I'm getting that this person is the runner. I also feel like they will become the chaser, because they may have ran away from the intensity of this connection. They may have ran away from their emotions, how they truly felt for you. But what they're saying is it's always been you. They always knew that you were the one, or that you guys shared a spiritual connection or a soul connection. 7, I'm lost without you, emptiness. Yes. So this person could be on a spiritual pathway. They could be in like hermit energy. I don't know why my hand is shaking. It's probably because I haven't ate yet. So I do have a little bit of an anxiety because I haven't eaten yet. But this person is feeling, I feel the 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups energy. I'm hearing confusion. So you could be a spiritual person, but what I'm getting here is that there could be solitude, distance, separation is what I'm hearing. This person could be on a spiritual path. Enlightenment is what I'm hearing. 40. I can hear you. Telepathic. Yeah, so like I was saying in the beginning of this reading, you and this person's thoughts are synchronized. You and this person's thoughts and feelings are synchronized. So the number 11 is going to be a factor, will be your confirmation. 11, 11, 11. Twos as well. Some of you guys are seeing a lot of twos. This person is sending you telepathic messages through songs, through signs and synchronicities. This person communicates with you and to you through the 5D. So you will be seeing, so you should be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities regarding your person, how they're feeling, even if there's separational communication. You should know how your person, you should know how your person is feeling towards you or how they're feeling currently, because spirit is giving you those messages and your person is communicating with you. So at the bottom of the deck we have 44. 444 could be a significant dreams. I'm so proud of you. Yes, this person is communicating through the spiritual realm, the 5D. Confirmation. So this person could be very proud of you because they could find that you are inspirational. Maybe you have went through some kind of transformation and now your person is looking up to you. There could be mirroring energy where this person is starting to mirror your transformation. Because I feel like there's growth within you if this reading is resonating, and that your person is finding comfort, is what I'm hearing, in your transformation. They look up to you. That's what I feel here. Why are the cards coming out like this? This is crazy, guys. Come on now. Emotions got to be all over the place because there's no way. Soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. Yeah, I do get that. I do feel like your person is viewing you as a soulmate. 6 of Cups energy is what I'm picking up on. They may want to reunite, but they're thinking about you. And I feel like this is like an obsession where they're overthinking, overanalyzing. They constantly think about you. And I feel like this person, like, outpour of emotions is what I'm hearing. They want to be able to confess is what I'm hearing. They want to be able to express how they truly feel. But there could be blockages, obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So there are blockages here. This person is still needing to heal. They're still fighting battles. I feel like this is internally and externally. Support, lean on your inner circle during this time. So with the blockages that your person is facing, they're trying to build a supportive foundation. They're trying to gain stability is what I'm hearing. I feel like this person could be seeking advice, seeking guidance from people that they trust, or from a specific person. I'm hearing that your person could be praying. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Yeah. I think I spoke about the 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups energy. So I feel like when it comes to your person's feelings and thoughts, emotions are heightened at this time. There's a bit of a struggle is what I'm feeling and hearing, and that your person could feel overly emotional, but it could be that they're bottling up these emotions and that they feel quite overwhelmed at this time. Unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. So I feel like your person knows that you deserve better, you deserve the world, and they are not able to give that to you right now. So maybe this is why you haven't heard from your person. This could also be why your person hasn't come in yet, why there hasn't been reconciliation or any forward movement. So I do feel like there's a pause in action here. It could feel like stagnation or delays to you, but it's really just this person focusing on gaining mental stability, emotional stability. And it could be that this person is suffering with obstacles and challenges in their own personal reality. So this card says, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. I'm getting that your person in the past, they lack emotional intelligence. They were very immature regarding their emotions, very closed off, intimidated is what I'm hearing. They were very guarded and insecure about their feelings. So they do have a lot of regret about not opening up regarding their emotions. Would you reject me? Insecurities. Like I said, this person fears your judgment. They fear that you would reject them. So the Four of Cups is a significance here. Hi, Sherry G. It's easier to just stay away right now. I feel like this person lacks confidence. There is some self-doubt, possibly some self-sabotage, some self-sabotaging. Insecurities is a big factor here. Hey, Empress Love. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. That's crazy. This is the second time that that's coming out. I feel like there's deep regret and remorse regarding how your person truly feels, and the fact that they didn't take the opportunity when they had it to express how they truly felt for you. I feel like, in a sense, that this person pushed you away, or you may have mirrored your person's actions or feelings because you may have been guarded as well. You know, when it comes to the twin flame connection, there's always a mirroring energy. So if your person was very guarded with you when it comes to their emotions, then you may have been the same way as well. So I'm hearing pushback. Hi, Firebomb. Is this a collective or are you reading for someone? This is a collective reading. Shit, I won't be going lives for just one person. Unless you want to read it, shit. All right, I'm gonna get one more card. I wanted to do this reading for you guys yesterday, but I was on my Instagram, and you guys should follow me if you have an Instagram, because when I'm not posting on YouTube, more than likely, or sometimes I'm posting on Instagram, and those are kind of different readings. Those are kind of general readings. It's not twin flame readings. So I recommend that you guys follow me on Instagram if you're wanting like other readings. So we have, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Yes. You guys should watch this live from the beginning, because I already just channeled so much information. But in the beginning of this reading, I spoke about how this person is receiving signs and synchronicities. You're receiving signs and synchronicities. But when it comes to your person, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not trying to expose myself. When it comes to your person's feelings and thoughts, I feel like this person, as I said before, was the runner. And they ran away from the intensity of their feelings, of this connection. I feel like this person lacked maturity and emotional intelligence regarding how they felt towards you and for you. And it's like this person has so much to say, or spirit, is giving us so much information regarding your person, because for some of you, you haven't heard from this person in quite some time, but they do want to communicate. They have so much that they want to express to you. And we just have so many cards coming out. So we have, I can still feel you. We will be together again. Yes, this person wants to reconcile. I did channel the Six of Cups energy. Confirmation if you heard that beep in the background. I feel like this person is constantly thinking about you. They're obsessed over you. And that's okay. I like for a man to be obsessive over me, okay? As long as it's not dangerous, okay? No stalking, okay? None of that crazy shit. At the bottom of the deck, I don't know how to feel anymore. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to get a little bit of tarot too, because I'm nosy. I feel like, because I have so many decks out here to get messages, I think I'm going to get from this deck too. So I feel like this person, they still are energetically connected to you. They want to reunite. They have so many emotions, feelings, and thoughts bottled up. Girl, that's a good sign. That is a good sign, Sherry G. Did I speak about that? Did I speak about that in your reading? That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna just get a few messages from this deck, because we kind of get the gif of what your person is feeling. That was fast, because I feel like I did Thank you for that, Sherry G. I feel like I did touch bases on that. That was fast from the reading I gave you. That was fast. Okay, so we have I miss the feel of you next to me. Yes. Tell me how you feel. I feel like some of you had sleepovers with your masculine or with your person. I feel like some of you had moments of like cuddling, and I feel like this person misses that. Yeah, they do. You're the only person who truly gets me. Wow, that's deep. Come on now, show my words. Don't do that. Y'all being rude. Even hugs is a form of intimacy. Thank you, Empress Love. We also have, I feel a special bond with you that I've never felt before. Yo, this Six of Cups energy is so strong, and how this person, your person already knows that you guys share past life history, or there's a soul spiritual connection. They can't explain it. They already know. They have accepted it. For this specific reading, you know, whoever I'm channeling, this person already knows what it is. They have accepted that you guys have, you know, this deep spiritual connection. And I feel like this person wants to reunite with you. It's just that their physical reality is not matching up with a reunion right now. And I feel like if this person does have common sense or uncommon sense, for me, you need both. If I'm dealing with a whole bunch of bullshit in my life, whether I'm a masculine or feminine energy, I really wouldn't want someone that I value and respect to experience my karma, because I feel like this person knows that they're facing karmic energy or that they're facing negative energy, so they wouldn't want that in your life. So that's where your person is at right now. They dealing with some bullshit. And if I value, cherish someone that's sacred to me, you know, I wouldn't want that person to be a part of what I'm going through. So it's like, I feel like your person is fighting between what they're feeling and what they actually really want in their life right now. I feel like your person needs you, or they would value advice or just being in your presence. But it's just like, it's too much shit going on. It's too much shit surrounding them. At the bottom of the deck, you are never far from my mind. This person is very obsessive over you. Very obsessive over you. It's like somebody that fumbles the bag. It's like somebody that fucked up. And, you know, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to bring justice or to make things right. They know that they want to make things right. They know that they want to right their wrongs. Bryson Taylor. Y'all should know about Bryson Taylor, but y'all should listen to that song. This person is so much in their feelings and thoughts. Like, I'm looking out my window, you guys, but I could feel this person's energy. It's like they're lost in the fucking sauce, right? This person could be doing what I'm doing, looking out windows and shit and smoking, drinking, just obsessively thinking about you out in the backyard on their porch or some shit like that, and they just thinking, they just lost in the motherfucking sauce. They don't know what to do. All right, let's get a little bit of tarot. one thing about my twin and I, like, we had a great sense of intimacy. Yes, the sex was bomb and on point, but we also had a great, because intimacy is not only like having sex, right? It's hugs, it's kisses, it's being able to connect with a person through touch, through feelings, through taste, through smells, you know? It's what you develop on a sacred level. So one thing that actually my twin would do was always reach out to hold my hand. And that's something that I'm seeing in my mind right now, is just somebody holding hands. So that may resonate with you. All right, Spirit, tell us about this person that I'm channeling. What are their feelings and thoughts? Okay, so I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles, but it was sideways. So this person could be in a commitment, financial contract. Family could be involved. There could be a family dynamic here. But because it was sideways, it's like shit is not sturdy. It's not stable. It's like a loveless connection. It was built off material wealth. I also just saw the Eight of Wands. So this person could be traveling, but they want to communicate. And like I said, this person is already communicating with you. Spirit, tell us about this person's thoughts and feelings. I just feel so lost. Like, I feel so dazed out. I feel like this person is like daydreaming, fantasizing of what could be or what should be. I just feel so like lost. Okay? And this is why I feel lost, the Emperor. Because this is how this masculine is feeling. Queen of Swords. That fell on the floor. I'm not going to take this. Okay, so this person could be dealing with a karmic for some of you. Tell us more about this Emperor. I feel like this person, like, they're thinking about their responsibilities. I feel like this person, like, is burdened by their responsibilities. It's like they have a lot to be dealing with. They could be successful. They could be a business owner. This person could like control or power. They could have controlling issues. Tell us more about this person's thoughts and feelings, Spirit. You would have thought I was high. Like, I feel high right now, you guys. It's crazy. I feel so like, I don't know. Two of Cups, but it came out reverse. So I feel like this person is in a loveless situation, like a karmic soulmate contract. If you guys haven't watched my Divine Masculine reading, I recommend that you do, because there's a loveless connection. There's a karmic connection here. And I also feel like this person has fallen out of love, or there was never any real love. Okay, let me just turn that back around, because that's a significance. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a loss of love between two people. I feel like this masculine is dealing with someone that is very stuck in the material realm, in the 3D. It's very much giving me a financial commitment or contract here. Damn. Yeah. See, I can't be making this shit up. I can't be making this shit up. We have the Hierophant with the Hangman. So I feel like your person is thinking about how they're stuck in, or how they feel stuck in a marriage and a commitment here with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Somebody with those energies in their charts. But your person could be burdened, stressed out, overwhelmed about this commitment, this marriage, this karmic soulmate. There's financial ties. There could be children involved. Okay, but this person wants to reunite with the Three of Cups. There could be an overindulgence in partying, alcohol. Two of Wands. There's a decision that needs to be made here. This person could be choosing to reunite with someone, but there's a third party that will be lingering in this situation. Yeah, death. So there's going to be an ending here. This death card is right underneath the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is thinking of ways to end, you know, this loveless connection here. Because what's on this person's mind is reuniting with someone that they have a soulmate connection with, that they have a soul connection. So if this person doesn't know about twin flame energy, they just know that you are their soulmate. So I feel like this person is reevaluating their current circumstances. I am getting like the Seven of Pentacles. This person could be very patient, and you know, they're trying to plant new seeds because they invested into a karmic situation here, or something that is very unbalanced. Six of Wands. There will be victory and success in ending something karmic here. I'm going to get one more card because I don't want this energy to be too much. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, but that shit came out reverse. And I already channeled the Ten of Pentacles in the, when I first started the tarot. Yeah, so this marriage, this commitment it's over. This financial contract is over. This cycle is over. What I'm hearing is that this person needs to stop dragging their feet. I don't feel like this person is not accepting it. It's just a matter of movement. It's a matter of doing what you need to do to, you know, move in that direction of going through this transformation. But there's definitely an ending here. Someone is deciding to end a loveless marriage, commitment, or connection, and they will succeed because the Death card is here with the Six of Wands. I was going to say the Six of Swords. So this person wants to move on to calmer waters. Ten of Pentacles reversed underneath the Hierophant. This was a karmic contract. At the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. This person wants to move towards you. They want to ask you out on a date. There's an offer here that this person is thinking about. That's all that they can think about. But it's going to take time because we do have the Knight of Pentacles. This person has been moving slowly because of, you know, what's happening here. But the Eight of Pentacles is here. This person is willing to put in the time, effort, and resources, okay? I am seeing that as a single divine feminine energy, you could be very guarded. You could be very closed off emotionally when it comes to this person, protecting your emotions. But it's important that you follow your intuition. I see that this person is being guided towards you. And they know that they have to leave something out in the cold and abandon something in order to experience a new beginning with the High Priestess and the Star energy. So you could be very intuitive, okay, with the High Priestess and the Star. This person is being guided towards you, okay? Guided, okay, because you are the High Priestess. This person is intuitive as well. They could have psychic abilities. I feel like this person is receiving visions. They're dreaming of you. They're being guided by their spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. Everything is leading back to you, pointing back to you. So it's only a matter of time is what I feel. Be patient if that's something that you want. But always put yourself first. Never wait on a man or a woman. Continue to manifest what you want for yourself. But there's an offer here. There's also an ending. So I hope that you guys like the reading, because that was a good reading. That was a good reading. Oh, girl, listen, this is a reading for you, Sherry G. The universe be looking out for you with your Gemini ass. Wow, this is your reading, Sherry G. Shorty gots to go. Thank you, guys. Yes. Thank you so much, Firebomb. You welcome, Sherry G, anytime. Yes, I'm happy. These karmas gotta go. These karmics got to go. I love it too, shit. Tired of these fucking karmics. Y'all be doing the most, the fuck? You welcome, Empress Love. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Yes, it's time. The fuck, all these delays. All this stagnation. The fuck. All this magic. How you take a man and you can't even keep the man? You might as well have the man. You feel me? Like, this don't make no sense to me. How you gonna steal somebody's divine counterpart and you don't even treat them right? That shit don't make no sense to me. You did all that for nothing, boo. You did all that for nothing. All that money you spent on the black magic, all that time, energy, and effort for nothing. Good for your ass. Stupid motherfucker. All that for fucking nothing. Then had kids by the man and all that. For what? Just to break his heart and shit? You know what I'm hearing? Oh my gosh. I wish I had my other phone. I don't want to. Let me see. I'm hearing a Jamaican song that my dad used to play. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to try to get it to y'all. Yo, that's crazy. Let me see. Yes, yo, when the universe, I fucking love the universe. Like, they be on fucking point. All I typed in is one word and a song came up. Like, oh my fucking God, yo. Yo, this is crazy. Literally, I haven't heard this song in years. The last time I heard this song was when my dad played it when I was a little girl. And the fact that I heard it and all I had to do was type one fucking word, which is saddest. The first word is saddest. That's fucking crazy. The song is called Saddest Day of My Life, Wayne Wonder. That song is what I heard, okay? So y'all should listen to that song and Bryson Tiller, Right My Wrongs. Because those are the channeling songs that I got. Yo, when the universe, thank you, spirit guys, yo, because I swear to fucking God, bro. My dad used to be a DJ and he used to be obsessed with Jamaican music. And he would play so much Jamaican music, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm a little baby, like 1-2 years old. That's crazy that I heard that song and that I only had to type one fucking word. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I'm not in contact with my DM. Spiritually, I am, but in the 3D, no. No. But I get a lot of signs and synchronicities. That's why I'm able to channel to y'all. I've been using my own experience to help you guys. I was like, what reading should I do next for you guys? And I was like, let me do like messages from your person, but I wanted to do more so like their thoughts and feelings. I'm so sorry, Sherry. I don't know why I'm just all over the place. Sherry G, that you lost your dad. You should light a white candle for him. Yes, it is a sync. It is a sign of synchronicities. I'm always channeling. It's crazy. But when I get off the phone with y'all, I love me some Bryson Tiller. It's crazy that that song came in my head because when my twin, he used to play that all the time. He used to play Bryson Tiller all the fucking time. So the fact that I got that channeling, and then my dad is fucking crazy. I don't even speak to my dad neither, so it's just all crazy. It's all crazy, but everything is sync. Everything is connected. Everything is fucking connected. Yes, I can't believe I channeled a reggae song too, because I don't listen to reggae. I don't listen to reggae. I'm a R&B girl. I'm a love song. I love songs. Like, I'm obsessed with R&B. Do you teach people, psychic people on how to channel? No. For me, I mean, I don't like to say I would never, but I don't see myself teaching people how to channel because I feel like how can I do that? I feel like that's a natural gift and you would have to teach yourself to do that. I don't feel like nobody can teach you how to channel. And if they say they can, I feel like that's a lie. I feel like that's a lie. You need to get right with yourself and you need to have a spiritual connection with Mother Gaia in order to channel. That's it. It's really simple. But it has to be a calling. It has to be a calling. You can't just go around saying, "Oh, I could channel," or "I want to channel." No, I feel like you have to be chosen. You have to, that has to be your pathway. We're not all here to do the same thing. And to be able to channel, you have to really like prepare yourself. It's very draining. I had to really learn to balance out my energy. This shit is overwhelming. Yeah, when I get off this live, I'm gonna listen to these songs. I haven't heard this reggae song in over 20 years. So the fact that I channel this, my mind is fucking blown. My sister, she's video chatting. What if you have the skills and don't know how to use them? The song by Bryson Taylor is "Right My Wrongs." Firebomb, I feel like, honestly, I pray. I pray a lot. And I don't pray the way that we were taught to pray. Like, honestly, when I was a little girl, I always felt like something was wrong when it came to religion. I was brought up in a lot of like religious homes because I grew up in and out of foster care. So I always had a connection to spirit, but I always questioned what I was learning because I didn't feel like it didn't align with me since a little girl. Like, I've always questioned things since I was 5 years old. I always had a spiritual connection with the divine. My higher self would always speak to me, and I thought that was natural. I thought it was normal to hear a voice in your head. I thought that shit was just regular. And plus, I always had dreams when I was little. I just thought that shit was natural. So I feel like prayer is the number one tool to anything and everything. And the way that I pray is the way that I speak to you guys. I am very vulnerable when I pray, when I speak to my spirit guides and guardian angels. You need to be able to have a connection with the spiritual realm. And you do that with opening up your heart. You don't need to be saying "in Jesus' name, amen." None of that shit. That's all bullshit. If I'm honest with you, you have to develop a sacred connection, and you do that on your terms, how you want that to be. You don't have to follow what society tells you to do, or what society has programmed us to feel, think, and see. You open up that channel by opening up your heart, being vulnerable, and calling on your spirit team, your guardian angels, and developing that connection. Okay, so the reggae saddest day of my life. All right, let me see, y'all. Saddest Day of My Life by Wayne Wonder and Bryson Taylor, Right My Wrongs. Thank you, Firebomb. Good morning, Veronica. I have masculines that watch. I have males that watch my readings as well. They don't comment, but I see from my analytics that I have a little bit more males watching my readings than females. So I like to kind of be general. So most times I try, but I'm just very good at picking up on the masculine energy. But for some of you masculines, these messages could be for you too. So just, take it how it resonates. Of course, Firebomb, you can always email me as well, like, to get some feedback or to piggyback on some things that are spiritual. But just be you. Always be you when it comes to your spiritual team, because they know you better. I'm sorry, they know you better than you know yourself. So it's really just opening up and creating that wonderful relationship. Once you create a solid relationship with your spiritual team, there's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that you will go without. You would never feel alone. What do you mean by that? You're both. You're both masculine and feminine? We all have masculine and feminine energy, but when it comes to the twin flame connection, there's always a separation between who's carrying the feminine energy and who's carrying the masculine energy. So we all possess masculine and feminine energy. I think that that's a topic of discussion. Yeah, we all have that yin and yang energy. We all have that yin and yang energy, but it's important that we master that energy. I saw a troller. Yeah, I did too. I put their ass in timeout. But we all have masculine and feminine energy. It's important that we master and come to a balance with that, especially if you want to experience union. But I feel like the goal is not union, because union starts within self first. So I feel like that should be the focus, is gaining balance and mastery. Mastery, I feel, is extremely important. I can only speak from experience. I can only speak from what I'm going through. Even though every journey is different, the goal, I feel, is the same, which is self-love. Mastering yourself, mastering your emotions, tackling the childhood. I have heard that healing has nothing to do with the twin flame journey. I've heard from someone, okay, that healing the childhood and stuff like that, that's all like new age stuff. But I can only speak from my experience, and to me, like, healing has saved my life, because I've experienced so much trauma and I had so much resentment and pain and sadness built up. I actually was able to feel it, and it was causing so many blockages. I was unable to, I didn't love myself. I had low self-esteem. I'm just now finding myself, like finding peace, comfort, and that's because of my twin flame journey. Like, I feel like if I didn't experience separation with my twin, then I wouldn't be here. I would probably still be in a dark place, pretending like half the world or most of the world is doing. It's nothing but illusions. I feel real masculine. You know what? Because I'm tired of congratulations. What a beautiful experience. Yes, it has been a very beautiful experience. Thank you so much. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very grateful, thankful. I'm so humble. I'm very happy. I'm at a very great place in my life. The best version of myself that I have ever experienced. I pray for this day, for many beautiful days that I have experienced thus far. I pray for my peace, for my sanity, because I just felt so insane. I felt so unloved, and I had to go to a very dark place. Suicidal thoughts, just everything. It was just like, it was just a lot. Dark night of the soul. That shit ain't no joke. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Let me hop in to see what's, because I'm tired of touching my other phone and shit. It's not easy. You're right, Sherry G. It's not easy to heal. It's not easy to heal. And I want to say, like, how I started my healing process definitely was after separation. No lie. But Yolanda Van Zandt, that's how I started my healing process, was watching her therapy sessions. It triggered my deep, deep, deep abandonment issues. I watched therapy sessions for about 3 to 6 months, and they were all very triggering because a lot of the therapy sessions that she has had in the past, those people were going through deep abandonment issues, and I had a lot of abandonment issues, which triggered me not loving myself, not feeling appreciated, having low self-esteem, not being confident. Like me 2 to 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, I would have never thought about showing my face, public speaking, anything of that nature. Like, I was extremely shy. I'm extremely introverted. I don't like people, but I love to help people. I'm extremely sensitive. I'm extremely, well, I would say that I was extremely guarded. I know how to give love, but I wasn't able to receive love. I know what it is to struggle, to feel pain, to hurt. So, therapy sessions really helped me being able to see what other people were going through and acknowledging that and accepting that, and then really starting to break down my trauma. That's how I began my healing process. And now I feel very good, but it really was a process. I really had to go to some deep, dark places. Depression was a big thing for me. It's crazy. I'm about to cry. Me and my son yesterday, we were talking about how I was so depressed. Like, I was in bed for a while. And, whew, he was just saying how he was so proud of me and happy that I'm not depressed no more, because depression is, wow. I was just in bed every day, not cooking, not cleaning, not washing my ass, not brushing my teeth, ordering food. Like, we got so big. Like, me and my son, we got so big. I would just be in my room every day, not coming outside, not coming out of my room, just only taking my son to school. It was just the saddest period of my life. It was so sad. But to hear that my son was proud of me and how he was happy that I'm not in that place no more, I was so disconnected. I was so disconnected from the world, from myself, from my son. I'm just happy that he was there for me. I was like, you saved me, you know? You saved me. So I'm happy for that. So I know how it could be. I know how people feel, because this journey is not easy. Not and it's not even about the twin flame journey. It's just the journey of healing. It's so painful. It hurts so much to heal, to be accountable for your hurt, and how people that you trust and you rely on, especially your parents, how they can deceive you and hurt you, broken promises, not showing you, the love as a child. It's painful. So I really want to be able to be that positive light for people, because you could lose yourself. You could really lose yourself. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, you guys. Sherry G, her name is Yolanda Van Zan. Veronica, yes. As a child, I felt extremely alone. Like I questioned my existence. I hate being here, if I'm honest. But as a child, I felt so depressed. I was just so sad. I was always crying, and I would cry myself to sleep as a child. Um, I was just so unhappy, and to be able to experience that, like being in and out of different homes, and it was just a lot. Thank you, Empress Love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like there's power and strength in your pain. And I don't want people to hold on to the pain that they may have, like this the sadness, because that creates blockages. It's so much strength and healing and recognizing that you're not the only person that's hurting. You're not the only person that may be depressed or going through something, or you may feel unloved, you may feel unappreciated. So I really want to be here and help do what I came here to do. I want to really fulfill my purpose, my mission, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go once I fulfill my mission. I want to go back home because I don't belong here. Thank you, Empress. Thank you so much. Yes, there is a reason why the universe led you here. We're all here to play our part. I've accepted my spiritual journey. I'm very committed. I'm very loyal to my purpose, my journey. I will never forsake my spiritual team. Whatever they guide me to do, that's what I'm going to do. I really don't care about anybody else. I don't care about how people view me, how people feel towards me. I'm not here to make people feel comfortable. I'm actually here to make people feel uncomfortable. And I'm here to bring out the darkness, the sadness, the grief, the sorrow within people. I'm here to show you your shadow. I am the death card, and that's what I'm going to do. I've done it for myself, and I want to help people heal as a collective because I've found my strength. I've found the love for myself, and there's power and freedom in that. Um, I'm sad for my black people. I'm sad for my people as a whole, the human race, because we're very broken. And there's a lot of trauma in us. And it blocks us from really experiencing joy. So my son has saved my life in many, many ways, and I was telling him that yesterday. The universe has saved my life. Even when I felt alone as a child, I realized that I was never alone. Firebomb, you got us. You got me. You don't have to feel alone. That's why I always encourage you guys to email me. Like, I know it's hard to be vulnerable and open up because that's not something that we were taught. That's not something we were programmed to keep our emotions to ourselves. We were programmed to not be vulnerable. So I want you guys to kind of master that, kind of master opening up and being able to cry if you need to, because there's healing in tears. I'm very transparent with you guys and my journey. whatever you guys need to know or any questions, you guys can always email me, or when we have lives, you guys can ask me questions. I'm more than open and willing to be that support to you, and to be vulnerable. I feel like that's what we need, you know? We need to teach each other to open up our hearts. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to not be okay. We don't always have to be strong, you know? Veronica, I would say that you don't have to change your heart. You just have to create healthy boundaries. And you have to learn that just because you're a nice person and you have a good heart, you can't expect other people to have a good heart as well. But I would say that you need to work on your boundaries. Don't give to receive, which you may not be doing that, but you can't have expectations. And then you also need to manifest confirmation. You need to manifest the people that are right for you. So once you set up those boundaries, then you're telling the universe that you only want people that are in alignment with their higher selves, or people that can give and receive with you with reciprocity. Because I had an issue with attracting people that would just shit on me. You know, I had issues and cycles with people that would take advantage of me. And if I'm honest, like, it starts with accountability and ownership. You have to be honest with yourself. What are you letting fly? Okay? Because for me, where I'm at in my life, if you fuck me over, if you show me who you truly are, you're not getting a second chance. There's no three strikes and out. There's a one strike with me and you're out. Okay? We're too grown to be repeating cycles, habits, and patterns. We're too grown for that. I'm have experienced too much of a brokenness to allow you to continue to keep hurting me and showing me that you're not capable, and you don't deserve to be in my life. You don't deserve all this goodness that I want to give. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I will manifest the person, places, and things that are right for me. Empress Love, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you are a chosen one. A lot of us feel disconnected. A lot of us that are chosen, we don't belong here, but we have a mission to fulfill. So I would say, like, solitude introspection is extremely important. When you're healing and when you are on a spiritual journey, solitude is a must. You must take time to get right with yourself, be one with yourself, spend time with yourself, get to know yourself, get to know the things that you want in your life and what you don't. So I would say that you're just different, and it's okay to be different. It's okay to not be accepted by everyone. Especially, like, I always speak about the childhood. I always go back to the childhood. um if your childhood was very traumatic, or if you didn't receive the love that you deserve, if you didn't get any affection, if you wasn't praised, like, if you didn't have a great example of love and affection, that follows you to your adulthood. I feel like counseling is so important. Like, we stray from that. But my son and I, we have therapy every week, because I don't want my son to experience the trauma that I've been through. I just feel like he needs to be able to understand his emotions. I always encourage him to be vulnerable, but I also want him to learn how to master his emotions. He's very emotional. I was very emotional. But you don't always have to react off your emotions. Sometimes you have to be more logical than emotional. So we're working on that. It's a work in progress. And I want to be able to support him through his healing process, through getting to know who he is as a person, and he's going through a lot of spiritual changes. And I feel like my son is a chosen one. I feel like he's a empath. I feel like he will have a spiritual connection, and I have to be there to guide him. I would love to have a healing have some healing classes for my community. Yes, Sherry G, that is a great idea. I don't know where to start, but I think about that a lot. I think about how can I contribute to my community, because um I really want to help the best way I can, and I definitely want to give back to my community in any way that I can. What's the name of the You welcome, Empress. Damn, AJ Ajit. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. You're welcome. You're gonna have to give me a nickname for you, girl. Sherry G, you still need that therapist's name? Yeah, Empress Love, you have to be willing to let people go in order to heal. You have to be willing to let go of mostly everything, because I have lost so many people. So many people that I thought I could trust, so many people. And my circle was small. You know, my circle was very small, because I don't really open up my home and my world to people. So my circle was small. It was mostly family that were karmic to me, and that was very hurtful. I'm still learning to love certain family members from a distance, because in my reality, my family are karmics. Confirmation. Her name is Yolanda Van Zandt. I'm gonna try to look it up for you, and then I'll post it in the chat. Um um Veronica, it's okay to still love someone if they hurt you, right? But then you have to understand, uh why do you still love that person? Like, if you're questioning yourself, why do you still love someone that hurts you? You probably have to go back to your childhood. What did your childhood look like? Do you have daddy issues? Did your father abandon you? Like, what did you experience regarding love? Like, how do you define love? Do you define love through trauma, through hurt, through pain? Don't beat yourself up for still loving somebody that hurt you. That means your heart is pure. That means that you are a good person. But you just need to set healthy boundaries with how you give and receive love. You possibly overgive, and you have to set that boundary with yourself that you can't overgive when that person is not giving to you. My dad wasn't there. My mom lived in the house with me, and my grandparents. That's why. Even though, like, listen, even though, like, even though, like, for those people that have experienced love through their grandparents, nothing compares to the love from a mother and a father. When you don't receive love from your mother and father, it is going to show up and how you give and receive love with your partners. The fact that you didn't have a great relationship with your father, it shows. Not to be disrespectful, I went through the same thing. It will show in your partnerships how you attract your partner. So you have to be able to heal the trauma from your dad. You have to be able to accept that your dad wasn't able to give you the love that you deserve, and then break that down in how you attract your partners. You have to recognize your patterns and your behaviors regarding your love. You need to redefine what love is, and then set healthy boundaries with yourself and the people that you're attracting. You lack reciprocity. You're an over giver. You overly give yourself your love, and you have to create boundaries with that. And then, as women, we have to be able to see the red flags, accept them, and like cut people off, because red flags are important. I remember like just experiencing and seeing the red flags, but just be like, oh, it's okay. I see the potential in this person, so I accept that person for the potential and not for what spirit is really showing me, not for what the person is showing me. So we have to take people for who they are at that moment and not how we see them. So that's a form of an illusion. We're not here to shape and mold people. Yeah, pour all that love into yourself. And it's hard. It's hard to do that. It's hard to do that. And then you have to think about your self esteem, because you may have some self esteem issues. You could have self doubt. You could be self sabotaging as well. Be patient with yourself, love on yourself, give yourself the love that you didn't receive as a child. Once you start doing that and consistently pour into your own cup, the thing is that you have to nurture the little girl in you. A lot of times through my healing process, I had to speak to the little girl in me. I had to comfort her. I had to give myself hugs. I had to cry it out. I had to really be one with that little girl, because she was so broken. She was so hurt because she was innocent, and she didn't receive the love that she needed. She didn't receive the guidance. She didn't receive the stability. She didn't receive the praise. Everything was just negative. Even when I thought that I was doing good, it just wasn't enough. I didn't feel good enough. The little girl in me didn't feel good enough. So you really have to be able to go to that deep and dark place with that little girl and free her of her trauma, of her hurt and pain. And a father's love is everything. My pain is more so with my mother than my father, but the pain with my father showed up in the men that I attracted. So that's how I tackled that area of my life. But you have to be able to love yourself, the little girl in you. That's what you have to do. You have to be able to love her and put her on a high pedestal and comfort her because she feels broken. She feels hurt. She feels abandoned. See, you're not going to be able to successfully build a great relationship with your parents if you don't build a great relationship with yourself. If you don't start healing and recognizing the trauma and the pain that you've been through, it's not going to be effective. Like healing, like building a relationship with your parents, because you still have some resentment within you. Like you still, there's still a bit of a like a blockage. So I would say, have a conversation with your parents, but you still need time to figure out who you are and build a relationship with that little girl within you. So I would say it's wonderful that your parents want to work things out, but you have to work things out with yourself first, because there's going to be clashes with trying to rebuild that relationship with your parents. Yeah, our parents are very much broken. And what I've learned is that our parents are stuck in their brokenness. For me, where I'm at in my life, I'm open to healing with my parents because I have healed myself. But for me, my parents are narcissists and I'm an empath. I can't, I have strong boundaries when it comes to my parents, and I know what I deserve as an adult and as a child. And I'm not going to chase my parents to have a relationship with them. I'm the child. I don't care if you view me as an adult. I'm still a child to you. You are my parent. I'm not going to chase my parents to have a relationship with them. I'm just going to break the curses. I'm going to break the patterns, and I'm going to be the parent that I never had to my child. Empress love, when something is not being reciprocated, then that's your cue to take a step back. You might want to cut that person off, or you might want to reevaluate that person, place, or thing. Anything that is unbalanced, when you are trying to cultivate peace for yourself, when you are trying to cultivate reciprocity, it's not good for you. Yes, Empress love. When you don't know your worth and true value, you entertain people's foolishness. That is the truth. That is the truth. Healthy boundaries are so important. Like, we lack, I see that, my generation, even the generation before me, um, the parents that we had are very broken. Very broken. Parents that are parents that have repeated the same cycle, the same bullshit that they've been through as a child, they repeat it with us. And it's sad. It's sad. I mean, I can't really, like, I'm not angry. I'm not angry with my parents. I understand the patterns, the habits and the behaviors. I just don't understand, like, why wouldn't you want different for your children? As a parent, why would you repeat the same thing that you've been through, knowing the pain and shit that you went through? And it's like when I speak to my parents, they lack accountability. Um, they're not honest with themselves. They haven't apologized. They be like, you're grown now, you know, like everything is basically on you. That's what I get from the conversations. So I just don't deal with their energy. It's not healthy for me. You know, when it hurts when you're around your parents and you don't feel safe and secure. I feel like that is a lot to process. It's a lot to deal with. And when I'm around my parents, I don't feel love. I feel a sense of emptiness. Why would I want to torture myself and be around that? Why would I want to be around my parents if I feel like they lack accountability? You know, there's a lack of ownership. There's no apologies. Um, I don't know. You know, I don't know their perspective. I don't know how they're thinking. It's just that my boundaries are very high. And it's to protect myself. I have done what I needed to do to heal, and that's what I'm focused on. And my son is not going to experience the hurt, the pain, the trauma that I've been through as a child. I was very adamant about that. Um, when I was having private conversations with myself, and I was very adamant about that with the universe. Like, they knew the life that I wanted for my son. Yeah, I feel like Empress Love is so traumatizing and traumatic to deal with narcissistic parents or narcissists as parents. Is like, it's so hurtful. It's so hurtful. But I've accepted it, you know? I've accepted it. I still have some mommy issues. And that's why I'm in therapy with my son, because I can see that my mommy issues are coming out in the relationship with my son. So I want to be able to heal that. I want to be able to understand the dynamic of it and not repeat certain things, you know? My therapist, you know, it's really my son's therapist, but it's like a unit. And she always tells me, like, you're not your mom, you know? You're not your mom. And that's something that I have to truly accept, because I look like my mom. And then it's like a mental imprisonment sometimes for me, because I feel like I'm repeating certain patterns, and it hurts me, it traumatizes me. So I want to be able to heal that dynamic. I've worked on myself and heal, and now I want to heal like that motherly energy when it comes to my connection with my son. I don't want to be my mother. Um, that's sad to say. There are some good things that I do have about my mother, but it's like the real core and foundation of what I'm looking for, or the inspiration that I needed, I don't have that. I don't have a grandmother that I could call. I don't have aunts that I can call. I don't have any of that, you know? I don't have like an elder. Um, so it is sad sometimes that I can't pick up the phone and call my mother for advice, because she's going to give me narcissistic advice. She's going to give me from her perspective. It's not coming from a loving and nurturing energy. Not only is my mom a huge narcissist, but that's my perception. She is very masculine. She is a masculine mother. She is not loving and nurturing. She can be caring, but she is hard, very hard. And it's like talking to a wall. It's like talking to a person that lacks emotions, feelings, and it's hard to have an emotional conversation with her. It's hard to get a loving and nurturing vibe from her. It's like it's like talking to a whole man that will not cry, that will not break down, that will not be vulnerable, that will not show any emotions. My mom is a true gangster. She is a G. She used to be in gangs. She used to fight people. She used to fuck people up. My mom does not play, and I love her strength. I love the power within her, but you have daughters, and you know, she's just she's just hard like a motherfucker. So it's like I can't get any comfort from that, you know? And I'm a very emotional person. And my mom is a water sign too, but she's just very rough. It's nothing wrong with wanting better for yourself, yes, because I've been wanting better for myself since I was 5 years old. I already knew my destiny since I was 5 years old. I already knew um, the foundation of which I came here for. I just didn't know which direction to move in. I didn't have that guidance and stuff like that. But I was already receiving spiritual guidance at the age of 5. I already knew that I was here to do something different. And I'm surprised that it's in this light. But yeah, I was already receiving signs and synchronicities. I was already getting visions. I was already like manifesting this energy for myself at the age of 5. I just knew, I already knew, because I was receiving downloads, and you know, I had that voice in my head. It was extremely strong. It was very clear. They were very adamant since the age of 5 of what I came here to do. So I'm just happy that I was able to manifest it and really, you know, come into my power. It wasn't easy. Yes, it was very hard for me to be emotional with people. I was a very emotional person, but I never cried around people. I always would just cry by myself. I would wait till I was alone to cry, and I bottled up a lot of my emotions. It was just a lot. It was a lot that I was keeping inside until I started to break down. Like it was coming out in breakdowns, and it was a lot. Depression. It was just a lot of spiraling. I was spiraling out of control emotionally because I didn't know how to open up. I didn't know how to be vulnerable. I didn't feel like it was okay. I felt like to cry was a weakness. I felt like for me to be vulnerable was a weakness. Like showing emotions was like no. It was a hard fucking no. Because I was programmed to feel that way. I was shunned as a child. You know, like back in the day when my mom used to look at me, that's it. It just took one look back in the day growing up. Um and I would get it together. I would just automatically get it together, you know, and that's sad that we grew up like that. That it just took one look and then everything just disappeared, you know? That's programming. That's MK Ultra. That's being shunned. That's being controlled. Like, you know, I allow my son to be open with me. We have open discussions, conversations. I will never shun my child, but at the same time, sometimes, you know, like my son is very dramatic. Like, I'm not here for all that, okay? We're having a simple conversation. You don't need to be crying over a simple conversation, okay? Like, be accountable and be responsible for your actions, and that's it. You know, like my child is very dramatic. I don't have time for all that theatric shit, okay? But I do want my son to know that it's okay to cry, it's okay to be vulnerable, but we not about to do all this dramatic shit. Like, I don't got time for that. Thank you, Empress Love. That is a blessing. Thank you. Bottling up my emotions created anger. Yes, bottling up my emotions created anger for me as well. Yeah. Yeah, I never had an emotional bond or connection with my mom neither. My mom was always, yes, my mom was always quick to point out our flaws. Even now we do that. Like as a family, as siblings, we're very judgmental of each other. And that's something that I'm trying to work on because we were always pointed out for the wrong that we were doing, but not praised for the good. What do you mean by your mom was never wrong? She was never wrong in terms of the advice or experiences. Because I could say that too. My mom, she's a very intuitive person. You know, she would give gems. She would give gems. It's just that um it was more so like we were her friends or people out on the street more so than her children. Yeah, me too. I would always, you said I always used to see other families and wish I had the emotional bond. Oh, you tearing up. Don't cry. It's okay. Well, cry if you need to. But yes, I did feel that as well. I would fantasize a lot and just wanting to be loved, wanting to have a loving relationship. I'm all about family. I'm a very traditional person. Family is the utmost important energy to me. Like I absolutely love family and what family means. I feel like family is the most important factor. We're here to build. And family doesn't have to be blood, but family is so important to me. You're far from an angry person, but do you still have anger within you? Are you still angry because of the past? Because I used to live in the past. I used to hold on to the past. Yeah. Are you saying that? Thank you, Sherry G. You have a wonderful day. Yeah, I experienced that too, Empress Love, with my mom. Not accountable. They still not accountable. My parents are still not accountable. They are still not accountable. And when you have children that mirror you, that hold that mirror towards you, um I mean, I don't know, like I guess it would be hard, cuz my parents, they have multiple kids. It's 6 of us. We're all not from the same dad, but I guess when you have multiple kids holding up that mirror to you and trying to hold you accountable, it's hard to take ownership. It's hard to take ownership. But when it comes to my son, yeah, you still have anger in you and you want to work through that. You want to be able, you have a right. You, first of all, you want to validate your emotions. You have a right to feel the way you feel. It's important to honor your emotions, but you also want to be able to heal that anger, because that anger creates a blockage. I still have anger for the things that I was, yes. And you have a right to be angry, but it's important for you to heal that. It's important for you to look at that and heal that part of you, because it shows up in different ways. That's the thing, it shows up in different ways. It's really challenging to go through these things and then be responsible for our own healing. It's so hurtful. It brings a lot of pain and memories from the past, and once you get to the other side, once you get to the other side of peace, contentment, really knowing that you have healed yourself, you're going to find so much comfort and joy. You're going to find so much balance within yourself. But we are responsible for our healing, which is just a lot of work. It's just a lot of work to heal. It just takes a lot of energy, a lot of time and effort to be dedicated to your healing process. I feel like if you're dedicated to healing and if you put yourself in that position to be vulnerable and take ownership, I feel like you're going to be okay. Take it one day at a time. Be honest and gentle with yourself. And maybe you do need to nurture the little girl in you. Maybe you do need to take time to, comfort yourself and have some deep, meaningful conversations with yourself. Because it is painful to not receive the love that you deserve. It is painful to be betrayed by the people that were supposed to make you feel safe and secure. Excuse me. And that's why we have trust issues. That's why we're so guarded and we don't open up and we're angry, we're sad, we're going through these emotions. It's because the people that we were supposed to trust betrayed us. And that's okay. As long as you're learning yourself every day, as long as you're putting in the time and effort, you're going to be fine. Take it one day at a time. You can't rush the healing process. It's different for everyone, but it definitely does take time. It takes time. For me, I just went through transformation after transformation after transformation. Like, I don't know if, like, I was built for this. I was designed for it, but it was just so traumatizing. The healing process was traumatizing for me. I can only speak for myself, but I just know that anyone that is healing is just a lot. But it was just like it was just a death and a rebirth after death after rebirth after death. I was just like, bro, like, y'all wildin'. Y'all, I was like, universe, there's no fucking way. It was just constant healing, like constant isolation, constant, like, just feeling like I was dying, literally. Like, my soul was so tired. My spirit was tired. My body was tired. Like, I just wanted out. I wanted fucking out because I was like, there's no way that you guys are throwing shit at me like this. Like, there's no fucking way. Back to back to back to back to back. Like, it was just a lot. It was a lot. It was painful. It was painful. But to be here now and to be the person that I am today and to be able to manifest this peace that I have within myself is like, I would go through it again. I would go through it again if it only meant that I would be who I am today. You know, it was a great journey, I want to say, because I made it. You know, but in the midst of it, it felt like hell. It felt like the end of the world. It felt like I wasn't gonna make it. Like, I felt lost. I felt lost in healing. Um, I felt broken. I felt broken, and I didn't have the answers. I didn't know what the fuck I was going through. I didn't understand shit. I had a lack of clarity. It was just all too much. It was all too much. But I never gave up. I prayed throughout the whole process. And I cried and prayed and cried and prayed and cried and prayed. And I just manifested too. I manifested the shit out of what I wanted my reality to look. I just knew that I wanted to heal, and that I didn't want to feel broken, and I didn't want to feel all the blockages that I felt. So you can't give up on yourself. You cannot give up on your journey. You gotta ride the wave. Surrender to the universe. Because I had controlling issues. I like to micromanage shit. And when you healing, you have no fucking control. You can't micromanage shit. And the universe kept telling me that. I was doing tarot readings and shit. Well, oracles, because I fucking hated tarot. I love tarot now, but the universe kept telling me, you have to surrender. You can't think that you're not in control of this shit. And that's something that I had to learn. I had to learn the value of patience and being honest with myself. Like, I had to let go of control. Like, yes, just allow the universe to guide you. Thank you so much for admiring my strength. I really appreciate you saying that. And make sure that you are admiring yourself. Make sure that you're loving yourself, and that you look up to yourself. You become your own inspiration. You don't allow don't allow too many people to become your inspiration. Be your own inspiration, because there's power and strength in that. Look up to yourself. I'm always here. I'm always here. I'm just an email away. But find strength in yourself. I feel like that's powerful. To find strength in yourself, to be bold, courageous, to honor yourself, to look up to yourself, to be that role model that you never had. Become that for you. And put yourself on that high pedestal. Because a lot of times the people that we look up to, they live in illusions. They live in lies. They're broken themselves. It definitely is the energy of unknown. Yes. You don't know shit. That's why following your intuition is so important. Because it is darkness. It is darkness. But you have to just you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure it out. And it's important to have, a community, or someone that you can trust to get guidance from, to find that spark, that inspiration, that hope, that faith. Because sometimes you become uninspired. Sometimes you lose that faith, that hope. So I feel like it's important to have like a team, or at least one person that you can confide in, you can trust, you can get some guidance or advice from. I feel like a lot of us, we are afraid of the unknown as well. But if you embrace it, literally, you can see. You can see in the midst of the unknown. If you let go of control issues, if you let go the need to be right, the need to always understand shit, you don't have to understand nothing, because you're being guided. So if you let the universe guide you, and you have faith, and you trust what you're feeling, what you're seeing, what you know to be true, you're going to be fine. And that's how you develop a stronger relationship with Mother Gaia, which is the universe, your spiritual team and shit like that, because they want you to trust yourself, your intuition. They want you to trust your higher self. So when my intuition tell me to do shit, I just do it. I don't question it. I don't question the universe. Like, I don't be like, why you want me to do stuff like this? Like, I just do it because I know that they are the best team. They are the best. How can I say it? They won't lead me astray, you know. Whenever I need someone, whenever I need advice, whenever I need courage, whatever I need, I lean on my spiritual team. And they're so patient with me. They're so loving. You know, it's like they never leave my side. I be crying to them because I'm so thankful for my spiritual team. Like, I'm thankful for the love that they give me. Like, In Spirit is so funny as well. They have such they have a comedy side of them. And it's so funny when you develop such a strong bond with your spiritual team. They're so fucking funny. I'm glad because before I got on this live, I was watching Love and Hip Hop Reunion. I'm glad because I was gonna play it while I was doing this live. I'm glad I didn't do that shit. Because these lives is turning into other shit. Fucking therapy sessions. Got Love and Hip Hop in the background, fucking cursing and shit. Drama ass shit. Terrible. Empress Love, you okay, my love? Are you alright? I'm about to get off this live, y'all. I think we had a great therapy session. We should do more lives like this. I feel. I need my charger. My legs up. Yo, you laughing. I'm so happy that I did not fucking play fucking ratchet ass TV, bro. Cause that shit, it wouldn't have worked out. It wouldn't have worked out. Excuse me. I'm burping. Excuse me. I definitely enjoyed the live too. Thank you so much, Empress Love, for joining, for opening up and being vulnerable. I love how you guys were able to open up your hearts. I feel like that's important. But yes, girl, it's time to go. Shit. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's cold in the city today, boy. It's fucking cold and dark. Yo, I hope I don't lose my vision. Sometimes my eyes be getting cloudy. Shit. My son need glasses. I hope I'm not gonna need no glasses. I don't want to leave you hanging, Empress Love, but I'm out of here, my love. I got to go and finish watching my Ratchet TV. In fact, actually, I'm gonna listen to those songs that I channeled, and then I'm going to continue to watch my Ratchet TV. Then I gotta go up to my son's school real quick. So I'm out of here. I hope that everyone has a beautiful day. Thank you for those that were opening up and being emotional and being vulnerable. I love, 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 love that. It was a great therapy session today, boy, because I wasn't expecting this shit. But y'all have a great day. I love you guys. Always. Namaste. See you later, Empress Love. Let me see. Yes, we want to get out of here.